You are doing face me, I face you. You are drinking sachet water, which is not a bad thing. I'm just simply saying.
You're living in your car.
Where do you bath?
The money.
You're trying to aspire to be people that are still struggling to aspire to inspire to any kind of spire self. One struggle to aspire. Do you understand?
Rent. Imagine you're living with your boyfriend and he spends the rent.
I know now.
Then he's
who does that? Who just who randomly says there's a saying where Oscar Wilde say actually I don't know. Okay, guys, welcome back to another episode of Naija Girls Gist with
Dolapo
and Diana.
Yeah.
So today we're going to be talking about fake lives. Guys, when you live fake life with shit, live the real life that you came to this life to live. I know I've said life 3 times, but you'll be alright. Living beyond your means. Guys, if you eat Indomie with 1 egg, or maybe no egg, it's alright, because you can afford that Indomie with the 1 egg or the no egg. If you live face me, I face you, it's alright, because you have a roof over your head. My issue is when you're eating Indomie, you are doing face me, I face you. You are drinking sachet water, which is not a bad thing. I'm just simply saying that's just where we're at. But then you're trying to borrow hair. You have not paid for it. Borrow shoe, you've not paid for it. 12 of you will now go and buy apartments. Rent, because you ain't paying for it. Rent apartments in Lekki in 1 room. You now do mattress everywhere on the floor. Guys, why do you like to just enter suffering? Because it's entering the suffering.
What about people that think fake it till you make it?
I have a problem.
Maybe
with
that's
that.
what they're trying to do.
No, because in the process, I think you're hurting yourself. It's exhausting. First and foremost, I don't know about anyone else. I don't like to be in debt. I don't like to owe people. The idea of borrowing hair that you actually don't know how you're going to pay for it. The idea of borrowing shoes, the idea of borrowing clothes, borrowing all of this to have an appearance that you keep up for a matter of hours, mind you. You go out, you're done.
When I've heard of situations where you hear of certain people, like probably well-known, some celebrities or whatever, that owe stylists money because they haven't paid them because they've styled them for like a period of time or for loads of shows or whatever it is that they were doing, and you hear that they owe them money, and then you're thinking, because what society has told you is that if you're a celebrity, you're rich.
Lies.
And that's actually one of the biggest lies. That if you're a celebrity, you are automatically rich. And I think there's a lot of people that are suffering from this. So I feel like, because it's almost like a catch-22 situation. You have to form that you are made.
To be made.
To be made.
It's dumb.
Because the person can't go out all humble and be like, oh, I don't have. But my thing is that, for me, it's like trying to find a healthy balance. Do you have to hire a stylist knowing full well that you cannot pay them within the time frame that you've discussed? Is it fair on said stylist who is also trying to make a living? Whereas if you could just buy a few basics, zhuzh it up with a jacket or whatever, you'd still be good, because truly it's your talent that prevails. Or is it?
Excuse me, talent where? Who said that? Who said that? I said it. Talent where? Listen, no. Let's be very clear here. It's a talent to wear clothes, wear inches as in hair, wear cocoa shoe as in loops, and ride in car that is not your own, and show up as that woman or as that man. It's a talent to some people, apparently. My thing is, it's exhausting to be someone else. It's exhausting to have your representative show up every day. Imagine you're living your full-grown adult life as somebody else. My thing is really the debt thing. 12 women in 1 room on mattress.
Is that like a thing?
That is a real thing. I think my first or second year living in Nigeria, I went to see this girl. I don't even remember how I knew her. God, I had such an interesting life in Lagos. I went to her place. It was in Lekki. I must see mattress full on ground, plenty, and then you know what irks me more than anything? A mattress with no sheets. Like, people that sleep on a mattress with no sheets. I'm sorry,
but
that's
if
the
there's
ghetto.
12 people in a room sleeping on.
No.
Why would
you should get a sheet?
factor?
No, that's really a big deal,
Why
guys.
would sheets be a
If
factor?
you're sleeping on just the spring, actual mattress with no sheets, do better. Change your ways.
For me, it is, talking about fake lives. The I've never really understood the fake it till you make it thing because we'll each their own. My thing is like when you see a guy who is seemingly wealthy, has a flashy car, and all that stuff, will take somebody out to dinner, spend all this money, and then you find out that they're living in their car. You're living in your car.
Where do you bath?
The money.
No, where do you bath?
The
bath
money
is
you
on the
used
front.
to buy the car, you could have used to look for a place. Like, it's for me, it's like priorities. Your priority was to get a flash car, but honestly speaking, there are people that will categorically tell you that this attracts good business. Or like the fact that it looks like I have money attracts people to me, so I'm able to make money.
Dolapo, you and I both know.
So,
if you're trying to enter a place and you're driving a Camry versus a Range, who is going to get Shansa?
They will open the gate for you when you have a nice car. They won't even ask you any questions. Whereas if you're driving a car, I know that the other car is not nice. If you're driving a car that is more humble, they will say, "Who are you here to see?" Oh yeah, call them.
Can you imagine?
So people do actually have a point. So my own thing is, like you said, it's the debt. I can't.
Yeah.
I cannot. I won't be able to sleep if I owe someone money. But it's this whole let me pretend I'm something that I'm not. Like.
And the thing is, I think it's the people that owe the money as well, because like you said, there's a lot of celebrities who, like, it appears that they are made, they're comfortable, but even they are looking for a way to cut down costs.
Yeah.
They are looking for a way to keep it cheap and cheerful. So you're not even in that realm of celebrity, you now want to go and enter nonsense. It doesn't make sense. Like, really being content is something to aspire to. I don't understand when people, like, to be happy, to be healthy, to have just daily, to eat Indomie, you're blessed. You now add egg. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Because the fake life, it has to end.
I think that people need to be honest about how much they make. In terms of, okay, well, I'm just going to pick our industry. I can't speak. I'm not going to say if you're a banker, start shouting for the future. Just because I feel like that will help. Because people are not paid well. The majority of people are not paid well. If you're a very big name, you are paid well to a point, because a lot of people can't technically live off of what they're earning. I mean, I'm not talking endorsements. I just mean
that's a separate ballgame.
I just mean
solely
like
acting.
the job that you're doing.
Yeah.
Right. If you're working on a film, people need to be paid better. People need to share how much they're getting paid, because I feel like if people do that, people will. If everyone is asking for more, then they will have no choice.
We struggle with transparency, though.
It's every man for themselves. Okay, you're not gonna. I mean, I've been told before, when I was a presenter, I was told someone wanted me to MC some gig, and then they told me that I told them how much I charged, and they said it's too much. They now mentioned another name was going to collect half. I said, then go with that person, because you called me for a reason. You want a certain look, certain aesthetic. You want a certain feel that you know I'm gonna give.
You want a certain skill set.
The person you mentioned to me is the complete opposite of me. And it's not that the person is bad. The person is very different. The jobs that she goes up for, the gigs she MCs, I would never go up for them because we're not the same. So the person is a comedian that they were talking about. So I was just like, so go for that person, but you're telling me that she's going to take half of what I'm asking for. Then how's that my business? And they're using that to undercut me so that I will go for it.
I think also just setting a price for yourself.
So when you're saying, so it's almost like, I feel bad because it's like, we're saying, why should people live fake lives? But it's like a do or die. If you're not going to do it, someone else is going to do it. So I have to pretend that everything is, okay, you're going to take half of the money that I said I wanted. But you're also going to pretend like you have X, Y, and Z. You're also, in the long run, I've said also like 10 times, in the long run, you are not helping yourself. You're not going to help yourself.
And then also I think, and this is mostly for the younger demographic, I say it like I'm old, but whatever. You're trying to keep up and catch up with people that are not even up.
Keep up with the Joneses.
You're trying to keep up and catch up with people that are still struggling to be up. You have to remember, socials, it's all fugazi, it's smoke and mirrors. That thing is just for the birds. Let me tell you something. To have blue tick is just to have blue tick. Don't be gassed on these things. So you're trying to aspire to be people that are still struggling to aspire, to inspire, to any kind of aspire self. One struggle to aspire. Do you understand? So I can't.
What about that show that was on YouTube, Blue Therapy?
Oh my God, stop it. I'm
where
so
the
done.
guy right?
I can't.
So, because we've been talking about Nigeria, and what the guy that was in England, in the London,
Paul,
inside
was that his
London,
name?
yes,
Paul was a mess.
was whether blue therapy was real or not. But there are people like him, where he didn't his girlfriend say, oh, you know, when he was with his city boys, he'd pretend, but really he'd spend all this money. And then he would spend the rest of the week trying to make it up because he was pretending to be something he's not. My thing is, why are you trying to do this to impress people who? And the thing is, you're doing this to impress people, and the people don't care.
Here's the best part.
It's even people for Instagram.
The UK, let's really come back to where we're at. In the UK, especially some of these black brothers, stop trying, especially when they work in the city, because your co-workers are these white, usually privileged, usually are coming from a certain background, maybe different from yours. You don't need to meet up. Let me tell you how you meet up. Your brain, your skill set, your credentials. Like, don't be confused. You don't need to be out here flashing card and spending money that doesn't make any sense. Why would you spend your house rent on one night? Why? Your whole rent.
Imagine you're living with your boyfriend and he spends the rent.
I know now.
Then he's now...
It's over.
Scrambling.
You're not come and ask me. Oh, what's your mistake? Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
To pay rent because he wanted to show that he's affluent.
No, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you can't keep up with it. It's not sustainable at all.
Look, there's a saying by Oscar Wilde. I don't know if it's by Oscar Wilde.
How did you say Oscar Wilde?
No, I think it is because one of my...
Who does that? Who randomly says there's a saying by Oscar Wilde? Actually, I don't know if it's by Oscar Wilde.
It's by Oscar Wilde. Let me
go ahead.
Google
Sorry,
it. Let me Google it. It's by... No.
This is really Googling, you know. Go ahead, Google it. No, Google.
What did I do?
Hello, Google.
What did I do to deserve this abuse? Wait.
Oscar Wilde.
Oscar Wilde quotes.
This is really typing. I just want you to know that.
See?
Hey!
Booyah!
To school.
Be yourself because everyone else is taken.
Hashtag underline italic bold.
As in...
Hashtag underline.
I got.
Okay. You said it like you didn't understand.
I'm
just saying, amplify the sentence.
There is a reason. Like,
yeah.
We have been gifted with individuality. Like, why just... I don't know. I mean, the thing is, I feel like anytime I make an argument, someone will say, oh, it's okay for you.
First and foremost, let's really, I gotta drop this little nugget in before we round this up. When you slide into DMs and you ask for school fees, you ask for money, for help, you say someone's unwell. I'm not even trying to be shady here. How do you know I'm not sending my younger sibling to school?
Yeah, thank you.
How do you know I don't have an ailing family member? So that whole idea of I'm not living a fake life. I'm living my actual life. And my actual life revolves around me working and earning money to live. So, and again, don't get me wrong. I'm not speaking from a place of ignorance, understanding that I do come with a certain privilege, but that's life. But it doesn't mean that I'm rich. I work hard. Everyone's working hard for their money. And I don't fake anything. Regular, schmegular, degular. So when you come and tell me, oh, school fees, I mean, no. Have I finished paying my own school fees? People have student loans in this UK. They still collect loans.
Exactly.
People but everybody has student loans.
There you go.
So I just think when it comes to this fake life, everyone within your means. Was it Oluwa Bibs on Instagram? She said, someone messaged her and said, oh, she's you know her now. If you see her, you know her.
Her name is Oluwa Bibs?
Oluwa Bibs.
Oh, Bibs.
Yeah. You've seen her before at Tarawa. Anyways, she posted on her page where someone messaged her and said, I want to buy, was it their mother or their husband a birthday gift? But they didn't have money. Say what? Say Guinea or Guinea on the Lamborghini. This is what I'm talking about, living. Yes, living outside of your means. Guess what? Mummy doesn't get a gift if you can't afford it. Hubby doesn't get a gift if you can't afford it. Do you know what you give them? You say hug, and that kiss, chop kiss, happy birthday. But imagine reaching out to someone because they're on socials and they are in the industry and they're an influencer or an actor or a person of whatever. And you're saying, do you know, can you give me money? I want to buy somebody a gift. Let me tell you something, the gift is life.
I'm sorry, that's really embarrassing.
When I read it, I was so angry. I was so
They didn't even say to eat. To get a gift?
A gift.
No. Maybe the person was just joking.
No, they weren't. Okay, because they now followed up with a message where they said, oh, you know, I expected more from you. You didn't have to just be mean to me like that. No, you deserve to get dragged. You deserve to be dragged for that kind of nonsense.
That's very embarrassing. That's a disgrace. to humanity.
Guys,
you need
that
to
fake
check
life,
yourself.
It's not for you.
Yeah, no.
Nah.
Just cut your coat according to your size.
You
If you don't know the coat, look it up.
Google is your best friend.
Exactly. We will see you on the other one.
Okay. Next time, guys.